Let's just go outside. Or yeah, let's just go outside. Today I'm just sort of taking Blayre for a walk around the property. She's only been allowed to have up to about 15 minutes. I'm not going to go too far. It's probably up the road a little bit, and there's no houses or anything around, so she'll be alright off her leash. So I mean, probably just going to start off by saying, like, obviously thanks to everybody who's like shared my post and donated money and, you know, been real respectful about what's going on and stuff like that. I want to make videos, obviously, just to Blayre, come on, just obviously sort of preserve some memories, as well as show everyone what her status is, how she's going, like what the doctors or what the vets have said. Especially if people are donating money, I think, you know, people deserve to know, obviously. She's real curious about stuff when she's not on a leash. Blayre, Blayre, come on, come on. So at the moment, there's not going to be many updates for a few days. Oh, shit time. The current sort of thing is just that we know what type of cancer it is, which is a I don't know. I know it starts
hemangiosarcoma,
which is apparently that was sort of like worst case scenario, unfortunately. So a week ago now, when we woke up in the morning, she could hardly walk. She couldn't get up. It was in a real bad way. I took her to the vets. I thought it was a tick. It was sort of the symptoms I was seeing were the same as she'd have for a tick. When I took her to the vet, they looked her over. I'll stop walking back the other way now. Yeah, took her to the vet. They looked her over, and while they were looking her over, I was also looking her over. And they said that I noticed that she was quite bloated. They did an ultrasound. The ultrasound basically showed that there was some sort of mass growing in her spleen. So they said that it could be a cancer. Basically, they put her in for surgery, like immediately. Took it out. There was a 9-centimeter tumour on the side of her spleen that had caused it to rupture. So they obviously took all of the, you know, blood out, took the spleen out, took what they could of the cancer out. They said that they had seen on her liver, it had actually spread to it, so there was little nodules on her liver. So yeah, then they sent it off. They told us at that point that most cancers that grow on the spleen and transfer to the liver, you generally get about sort of 6 months life expectancy after that. Which obviously, her being 11, and most border collies that have been in my family have lived until they were about 17, 18. You know, sort of was very unexpected. Blayre, come on. Oi. They sent it off for testing. We only got the results back yesterday, so Friday, with what type of cancer it was, which the one that I said before. I'm not grabbing my phone out to check it again. Which the life expectancy with that cancer is generally 3 months. So sort of, you know, got a little bit worse. She has decided she is done with walking, which is fine. We will sit. I don't know what kind of view that's getting. So yeah, after that there hasn't really been many updates. So on all that I know is that on Tuesday we are going to the Brisbane Veterinary Specialist Centre. So yeah, which I have heard from a few people now that they are very, very good at, you know, making pets feel cared for and stuff like that. So we just wait for that appointment. That's pretty much to see whether we have an option for like chemotherapy, radiation therapy, stuff like that. Basically, I want her to live, obviously, a very comfortable life. That is the main thing. I just feel like she has gotten me through some times that I don't think I would have got through without her. So I feel like she deserves more than 11 years. And I'll pretty much do anything to try and make that happen. I also want her to be able to go to Adelaide and see her friends. Her doggy friends, not her human friends. I don't really know what she's doing. Blayre, come this way. Good girl. Well, okay. That's not here, but alright. I do want to make, obviously, regular videos with her. Some of us just doing our thing, you know, hanging out, whatever. Some of us doing something a little bit different, just for her, you know, life experience, I suppose. You having fun? What's up? Come here. I got her when she was 5. She had been, I'm guessing, in an abusive family because she was very, very scared of everyone. She was not good with kids. What is she doing? She wasn't good with kids. She fucking hated kids. She was horrible with kids. She was okay with other animals. I had a few issues with her, but basically, I got her. Was told that, you know, she's a very troubled dog. She'd never be able to be around kids. She'd never, you know, she'd basically never be an easy to manage dog. And I trained her for probably about 6 months around kids, and like obviously with the muzzle and everything like that. That calmed her down. And then we lived with someone with kids for a while, and she was fine with them. She loved them. Now she loves all kids. She's 11 now, so I've had her for 6 years. Yeah, it came from rescue. There was two or three other people that had tried to own her before me, but returned her. So even though the rescue that was selling her had like a, you know, no kill thing, they deemed her as, she wasn't able to be adopted out. So pretty much I found, well, a friend of mine found her for $50 on like Gumtree or something like that, and I was like, sure. So bought her, best $50 I've ever spent. When I went and picked her up, I went with my mum. It was really funny because she was at the back of the car. Blayre was at the back of the car showing her teeth and like drooling, and like she looked like she was about to bite someone's face off. And it was really funny because my mum loves border collies. She loves dogs, and she even was like, well, are you sure you want to do this? And I was like, oh, I love her. So I bought her and did not hesitate in anything. I bought her, never considered dropping her off. I don't know how anyone would consider dropping her off. Like, she was just such, you know, like you think of a bad dog and you think like, they're gonna tear up the furniture, they're gonna like piss and shit everywhere, or like, you know, they're gonna do the typical dog things. And like, yeah, she dug a couple of holes, but apart from that, like, she was the perfect dog to just be around me and like other adults and stuff like that. And yeah, after about 6 months worth of training, she was able to be around the kids. And after about a year of training, she was to a point where I could let her off the lead in certain places. Like, when I got her, she would run. She would take any opportunity to just bolt. But yeah. And now now it's gotten to the point I've travelled the whole east coast of Australia with her about 4 times. Like the central parts of that drive as well, up through like directly through the centre of Australia, and also through like Cobar and Wilcannia and stuff like that. And you know, she's seen a lot of stuff. Okay, fine, we'll follow you. I've always tried to make sure that when we're together, we're, you know, trying to do something and go somewhere. It's really good because she loves driving. She loves being in a car and just going for cruises and stuff like that. So she's a dog where I can take her pretty much anywhere with me, which is amazing. It's not really too much else to say on the whole matter right now. Try edit this video and get it put up as soon as possible, and after this walk I'll probably just go lay in bed with her for a little bit. Again, thanks to everyone for the support, and like I said, whether it's just sharing or even just, you know, comforting or whatever, like no matter how you've done anything, like I'm very appreciative. But yeah, hopefully you'll hear back. I'll probably post something on Tuesday. It probably won't be a video, but it'll be something. Maybe a couple of photos from the trip or whatever on the GoFundMe. For YouTube, I will link the GoFundMe in the description. thanks again. I've probably been recording nothing over here most of the time. And sorry about that, but yeah, I will let you know what I know when I know. God, we're so unfit.